being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, I like the competitiveness as well. So.
This broadcast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games. Cutler Sagerstrom pledges to utilize all the resources of this agency to service the needs of our customers. We offer the highest quality insurance products from the best insurance companies in the business. Contact Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance Agency. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3746. Was the night before Christmas when all through the gym not a player was stirring, not even Kai Jordan. The stockings were hung by the basket with care in hopes that Coach Rob Hoyt soon would be there. Casaretto and Tuttle have nestled snug in their beds while visions of slam dunks danced in their heads. With Nunez in his kerchief and Worthy in his cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, Worthy sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window he flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below, when what to his wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 other players, with a little ball driver so lively in joint he knew in a moment it must be Coach Hoyt. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Hall, now Harris, now Chang and Yee, on White, on Jeffries, on Rico and Sales, to the top of the pavilion, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. It's a special edition of Columbia College Claim Jumper Basketball. I'm Levi Flores, NorCal's voice of choice. Thank you for joining us on this Monday midday. It's 3 p.m., a very early matchup for a junior college team, but Columbia hosting the Gavilan Rams today. Thanks to our NorCal crew joining us early in the day. Like I said, if you're watching, thank you for being here as well. It's not easy getting here a little bit early, but there's quite a few Claim Jumper fans in the crowd as well that have showed out for the Claim Jumpers today. Gavilan Rams coming up, said they wanted to play an early game just so that the team can get back and enjoy Christmas with their families, which we all enjoy, of course. And the Claim Jumpers, they wanted a game so bad, they didn't care where it was, when it was, what time, so they are ready for this today. The Gavilan Rams starting 5, it is number 5, Isaiah Hines, 10, Cameron Thomas, 14, Fabian Reisdott, 21, Caleb Onyonga, and number 44, Jalen Daniel Dalton. This team, they have 4 players in double-digit scoring per game, and the Columbia College Claim Jumpers, they have to be ready for that because talking to Coach Hoyt, he is quoted by saying, if you take one thing away, you allow something else. Now, Gavilan, with those 4 double-digit scores, how do you take away their scoring, but then what do you give up? And I asked him that, and he said, well, we're going to guard the same way, and we're going to focus on offense because we believe in our defense. They're going to make the stops, and what their offense is going to do is what's going to happen. So our offense has to be ready, score the points, and make sure that the defense just does their job, and that's what's going to happen. Also with Coach Hoyt asking him a few questions, I said last year they struggled around this time, Christmas break, and then heading into January. How do you plan to stay out of that this year? He said, we're not worried. It was more of a few personnel issues, but this is a very, very tight-knit group, and they're tighter than ever. So he's not worried about it, and neither is the team. Scouting for Columbia, similar to the beginning of the season where the team chemistry is high, he wants the game to be controlled, and it's just going to be about the same players. You see the starting 5 for Columbia out there. Keyshawn Hall, Ariane Harris, Caleb Chang, Daniel Rico, and Marcus Sales II. It's very similar to what we've seen in all the previous games, so just pay attention to that as well. Claim Jumpers haven't played a game in 10 days, and I asked Coach Hoyt his thoughts. He said there's a lot of distractions. We had to focus on finals, which is the priority, but because of that, we missed a week of practice. They played the game on Friday, didn't practice until Thursday of the next week. So they missed a week there, and they're very aware of their scheduling. They practice every morning. They get 200 shots up. They practice in the afternoon. So they missed that for 6 straight days, and they're going to make sure that doesn't affect their gameplay today. And he said, be where your feet are, too. The players, you can have fun at home. You can do everything at home if you'd like, but we have a game today, and your feet are here, so make sure you're game day ready. Gavilan is a very, very tough team. They come into today 10-3, and Coach Hoyt said, no disrespect to any of the other teams that we've played, but this is going to be the hardest game of the season so far. So they have to be aware of everything on the court, offense, defense, everything, because it's going to be quite difficult. Daniel Rico is going to pick up a foul here, boxing out down low on the big man, number 14, Fabian Reisdott. He's a 6'9" freshman, acts as the center, and there's a 5-second call on the Gavilan Rams. There's that defense that Coach Hoyt was talking about. Make those defensive stops. Make sure that Gavilan doesn't score. And now the offense has to do their work as they will touch the ball for the first time. And Gavilan in some press. A 1-2-2 press. Gets across in time. Daniel Rico down on the low block. Rico working, wraps around off the leg of Reisdott, and it's Columbia College ball. Keyshawn Hall outside, right wing, finds Caleb Chang in the corner. One thing Coach Hoyt always tells everyone is that we're going to have one big player at all times as Columbia gets caught on a shot clock violation. 1 full minute, 1 possession apiece, and no points scored. But Coach Hoyt always says we're going to have one big player. It doesn't matter who they are. We're not going to focus on one player, whether it's Ariane Harris, Caleb Chang, or Daniel Rico. It's just going to happen, and then they're going to allow it to happen, so we're going to keep going at that. Claim Jumpers in transition. Throw ahead by Harris, and it's taken away by number 10, Cameron Thomas. Gavilan Rams on the baseline, 15-footer, misses that again. And they're college teams. They had finals as well, so they're off to a slow start, but the defense is impeccable. Rams just got that wide-open 15-footer, but people are going to miss shots too. Harris strong to the rack and misses short. Rams move ahead fast. Marcus Sales, great defense. Shot clock at 10 for the Rams. Chang, defense on the wing, slides by. Rico stops on the block. And there is turnover. Looks like they took a few extra steps. So it's a turnover, and it goes to Columbia. 2 minutes in now, and still no points scored, but a few shots that have actually worked out for the teams, getting higher percentage. Keyshawn Hall with a full head of steam, gives it to Sales down low, and the two-handed jam, the daily dose of iron. Marcus Sales, the first score of the game. Imagine that, the 6'6" sophomore out of Fort Worth, Texas, slamming it down, pushing in the face of the Rams. Ball down low. Reichstadt kicks out. One of the better three-point shooting teams as well. Nearly throws it out. Reichstadt jacks up the triple, goes weak side. And the foul on the rebound. That's going to go on Caleb Chang. We see that. Those first points scored as Marcus Sales jams it in, holds on with the left hand. Caleb Chang picks up his first foul, and now the Rams will inbound and move it out. Shot clock reset at 20 seconds. Nice move inside. The find to Reichstadt, and Parker Tuttle caught behind him on the reverse. Ties it up at 2-2. Flame jumpers breaking the press. It's Keyshawn Hall. Dribbles through, kicks over. Nunez has Sales on the baseline, going against Reichstadt. Finds Nunez cutting with the left hand, the scoop and the finger roll. Claim jumpers up by 2. It's a great find by Marcus Sales. You expect centers to just do their work, get down low, get that pass, and then don't pass it ever. That's why centers rarely have assists, but finding the cutting Nunez, the give and go works out for Columbia. Now Nunez for 5 straight points. The triple knocks it through. Nothing but nylon for Kobe Nunez, the 6-foot freshman out of Oakdale. Just a few days ago here in the Oak Pavilion, NorCal Sports TV hosted the first inaugural duel in the Dome, and Oakdale was one of those teams that had the opportunity to come out, and they showed up against Riverbank. A tough game, but Kobe Nunez coming from there with Coach Berg. And this is Columbia ball. Watch this find by Tuttle to Keyshawn Hall, completely switching that court. Nunez left alone. That's another thing Coach Hoy talked about when I met with him pregame, is that zone defense, full court press, moving up the court. It's very easy to get distracted and miss your man because you're going from a zone to man. And it's very difficult to really find your opponent. And Columbia has exposed that early on against the Gavilan Rams, who are still only 2 points up. Tuttle misses another 3. Parker Tuttle, a great three-point shooter, but the last few games we've missed a little bit, as they will call a shot clock violation on Columbia. The shot clock had reset without hitting the rim on that Tuttle 3. And here's a look at the opposite side of the Tuttle reach. The steal didn't lead to any points, though. Columbia 7, Gavilan 2, 4.5 minutes in. Gavilan has had a hard time finding the looks that they want. They've had a few mid-range jumpers go up, but not the exact player that they wanted to take that shot, and both of those missed. Here's a 3 that misses for Gavilan as well. Ariane Harris driving down, stopped by the pressure, kick out. Tuttle missed his first 3, decided not to take that with a little hesitation based on the defense of Jalen Williams. Now here the Rams in fast break, transition mode. Tuttle gets down, makes an early stop, but Nunez, the mismatch with a travel on Reichstadt. Gavilan Rams not looking very good offensively in this game. They've only held Columbia to 7 points, and you may say, hey, 7 points, that's kind of a lot, but not based on how Columbia is used to scoring. 80 points per game is what Columbia scores on average. So holding them to 7 points through 5 minutes, very good. Kai Jordan cutting Ariane Harris over the top, and that one bounces off. Good look, exactly what the claim jumpers needed, especially with the defense not contesting. Ariane Harris just a tiny bit off the power. Gavilan Rams three-point percentage, 36%, which is 19th in the state. But when it comes to three-point percentage, as long as you're in that top 20, 25, you're going to be a really good three-point shooting team, because even the best is only 1 or 2% above that. It comes down to that 0.1%, and Gavilan being number 19 in the state, so they have over 100 junior colleges, as that three misses. Chang fakes, hesitation, drive. Goes for the kick, and it's Parker Tuttle. Good stop of possession by the Gavilan Rams. Tuttle using the body down low. Straight as a rope, and Tuttle gets it off the box. In transition, trying to beat him there, and got it off the layup. Seen that quite often recently, where one team will score on one side and kind of give up, not recognizing that the ball is still in play and that an easy inbound pass and a little bit of speed is going to beat you out and get an easy bucket on the other side. Nunez misses a three from the corner, and Gavilan looking to go 2 straight possessions with scores. 16-footer is good for number 25, Alex Harris, 6'2" sophomore out of Sunnyvale. The toss, Jordan Worthy, the jam on the alley-oop with a foul. Jordan Worthy going to the free throw line for an extra. Fought through the contact, a little bobble and bounce of the ball as he went with the alley-oop. But it works out for a possible three-point play, and you saw it working for Kai Jordan, and an easy call by the official as the Gavilan Ram came from behind. And the three-point play is converted by Jordan Worthy. 6-point lead for Columbia. Kai Jordan cuts off the sideline, forced to give up, and now Worthy have the one-on-one on the opposite side. Fling to the corner, 3 on the way, and he is on fire. That is Alex Harris. 7 straight points for the Gavilan Rams coming off the bench. Rico over the top to Worthy, a push from behind. Worthy going to get his payback with the right hand, flies it up, and he has 2 more free throws. That foul goes on Alex Harris. Worthy connects on his second free throw of the game, first in this set. The free throw percentage for Columbia, not very attractive, 66.7%. And they're 33rd in free throws attempted per game. You'd like to see a little bit higher percentage, especially when you're going to be there. Columbia hasn't really had to worry about it too much in terms of winning and losing games. That one for Jalen Daniel Dalton. Got it off the backboard. Parker Tuttle looks for another 3. A lot of contact in the corner. Tuttle asking for it. Forced to get back down on defense and make the stop. Can't argue with the official too long, or you're going to give something up on the other side. (13-11), a small comeback by the Gavilan Rams. 10 seconds to shoot. Finds an open lane. Push. Tuttle stripped it from the hands, and Tuttle will be the last to touch it. Great job never giving up on the play. Snuck that hand in there as he got pushed away. And the offensive foul, the shoulder and the elbow goes into the chest of Daniel Rico. A little bit too aggressive. Watch the left There it is. Bump down the shoulder to Daniel Rico, who is straight up and down, and a great call by the official down on the baseline. And now exiting the game is Fabian Reichstadt in some early foul trouble. Claim jumpers have broken that press every time as Rico launches the triple. Daniel Rico, the three ball, that's his first points of the game in Columbia, doing very good, spreading the ball, just finding any open player and allow them to do their work with their field goal percentage. So the Rams still fail to really score on those possessions where they just want to push the ball inside, forcing some shots as Kai Jordan is annihilated at the rack. He'll have 2 free throws as the Rams getting into some pretty early foul trouble. 9 minutes in, and that's foul number 4. And before the free throws, Gavilan Rams want to take a timeout. 16-11 our score as Columbia looks to go on to 12-1 on the season.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Columbia, naughty and nice list. Let's start with the naughty. 64th in free throw percentage, like I mentioned earlier. 62nd in defensive rebounds per game. 19th in turnovers per game. And they've allowed 35% from 3 and 43.8% field goal percentage for Columbia. The other side, they're ranked 9th in the state, 4th in 3 points made, 13th in steals, 8 points per game, and that only 1 loss. But when you take that into effect, you know, Columbia, they're looking really good, but the defensive side, they've played some really tough teams. So those percentages will go down as they face some of the lower teams. But right now they've played Las Positas. They're playing Gavilan right now, which will affect those percentages as well. And Gavilan, a really great team. They've played, other than that, American River, Folsom Lake, and just these teams in general. When you look at what they've done in the season, you can realize why they have some of those percentages on the wrong end. And one official called the travel, the other called a foul, and it looked like the travel came first. Rico down the lane, double team, goes up off the contact, not worried about it. The backboard shot goes down the hatch for Columbia, who's now up by 9. Kick to the corner, another 3 from Harris. This time it's short, bounces off the front iron, and the Gavilan Rams will get an offensive board with the 6'7" sophomore Jalen Daniel Dalton. Harris goes back over to help and left a mismatch for Caleb Chang. Little miscommunication from the claim jumpers. They realized the double team, which means someone else is open, and Chang was left against a lot larger man who was able to take advantage and just pound that through. Harris, the butterfinger as the pass slips through from Kai Jordan. And here's that last play. Harris came over to help, realized he was in the wrong section, and then that left a 6'7" man against a 6' guy, and that's not going to pan out very well. Now Columbia picking up some pressure. It's Keyshawn Hall against Fabian Reichstadt. No, excuse me, that is Cameron Thomas. 10 minutes in to half number 1. Pass over the top, a great find as Rico couldn't close the gap in time. Harris was behind him. That is Ryan Harris, the 6'9" freshman. A lot of size the Rams have. Not having full use of it quite yet early on in this game. Rico, the pump fake, the drive inside with the right hand, rejected at the rack with a foul. Ryan Harris, a full hand on the ball, but I think the contact is going to be given on the body. That's Harris's first foul. Ariane Harris putting the pressure on Daniel Dalton. He gets by with 2 seconds to spare. Another corner option, Rico, great defender. 10 seconds to shoot for the Rams. Marcus Sales with some defense down low. It rattles off. Here goes the other way. Daniel Rico and the claim jumpers. Hall on the left side. He finds them. And now they'll set up their offensive play with 20 to shoot. Marcus Sales back in the game. He has 2 points, which was the first of the game. So we have a push from behind, and it's on the ground. That'll be number 2 on Ryan Harris. Quick substitution. I believe Ryan Harris exits some of their bigger guys that play as the centers, having early exits in the game because of that foul trouble. And that's another thing you have to pay attention to is the claim jumpers. When they're down low off the block, they don't have a lot of big players, but the players that they do just know how to power through. And when there's contact, the referees award them with not flopping or doing anything like that. And there's not a travel. A lot of claim jumpers and claim jumpers fans, once that travel, I thought they were going to call it as well. You see it called all the time when that ball fumbles through the hands when they're trying to pick up. The drive in, the bump, and the offensive foul. Marcus Sales sets up down low. The big man gets bumped to the ground by Cameron Thomas. He got there in time before the gather. Sales pushed down. That's now 7 fouls on the Rams through 11 and a half minutes. Lead up, Sales pushes in and gets the roll. It's only Sales' second basket of the game, and back in transition, Sales puts the hand up enough to make a miss. Another mid-range. That one's good. That is Colin Williams, who's fresh in for Ryan Harris, who then took over for Fabian Reichstadt. It's again their third center in the depth chart just because of foul trouble alone. A lot of noise coming from the Gavilan bench as Sales off the backboard and flexes on him as it goes down. Claim jumpers having a game today, 8 points up. Trying to battle through off the foot. Stays alive, and now Rico. His pass will be taken away. Sloppy possession by both teams. One trying to take advantage of the other, but it ends up just going to a dead ball. Free ball goes off, and I think Rico just picked up his second foul. And both of his fouls today have come from the same situation where he's trying to box out and do some work down low. But what they're calling him on is pushing back. Kind of hitting a defensive man, if you will. Few seconds to inbound. Finally finds Jalen Williams. Wraparound right hand won't go through. Multiple claim jumpers, but once again that size is a huge factor, and Ariane Harris, the save, launches it off the shins of Caleb Onyuonga. Claim jumpers get back another. Kobe Nunez on the outside. Trying to find Harris, but good no-looking defense, just face guarding Ariane Harris on the outside. Excuse me, that's Keyshawn Hall, excuse me. The right hand flicks up and in. Tried swiping at the ball, left it alone, and Keyshawn Hall with his first bucket of the game, and now the claim jumpers have a 10-point lead. 10-footer, too much muscle. Nunez rebound. Claim jumpers get to reset here in the defense. fantastic for Columbia. Stopping every shot, every which way, forcing turnovers, and even drawing a few offensive fouls on Gavilan. Tuttle with the fake screen. Hall high up off the backboard and slips down for two. Keyshawn Hall, 2 straight possessions, 2 baskets for him, and I'll say it again. Claim jumpers doing a great job moving the ball. It doesn't matter who's scoring. Each one of these players might be in double-digit scoring by the end of the game just because of how it's working in the first half. Hall, the poke out, couldn't quite save it. It's going to stay Gavilan ball, but Keyshawn Hall putting the clamps on. Gavilan, they don't know what to do. Deep 3 ball. Pogo's off the block. And Columbia just gets away with an easy one. Harris, the drive off 2 steps, and he gets it. Ariane Harris battled through. 31-17. Another part of what Coach said pregame is it could go down to the final minute. A few games this season, it's gone down to the final 5 minutes, and they ended up winning by double digits. He said today could very well go down to the final minute. Right now, it's not looking so, as Columbia, it's the season's greetings. Marcus Sales, left-hand scoop, won't go, but the foul on the secondary. See Marcus Sales fighting for his own rebound there. Four and a half to play in the first half. And Marcus Sales the second, 6'6" sophomore out of Fort Worth, Texas. Call him Magical Marcus for today. 10.4 points per game, 54.4% from the field, 7.8 rebounds per game, and 1 block as well. An amazing stat line and a great pickup by Coach Hoyt.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. You know, I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun.
Meeting new people, making new friends.
Other games, I love playing games, yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second, has another shot, puts it up to end the game. Nails the 3.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for 3. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Marcus Sales at the free throw line. He hit number 1 and doing good from the free throw line as well. Adds another one, and then here comes Jordan Worthy for Sales. Give him a little extra break. 8 points for Marcus Sales in the game so far, and Jordan Worthy, who has 4, will take his place for the time being. Drive down the left side, a little extra help from Worthy. Trying to back down, kick out, and the defense on point for Columbia. It's almost as if they have 6 players defending the Rams team. That time it finally works for Jalen Daniel Dalton. The big man down low goes up and over. But Worthy, highly, highly contested. That's just one of those shots where you say, hey, that was amazing defense. The shot just decided to go in that time. Keyshawn Hall. Back out, Nunez driving, and a travel. Slip with a pivot foot goes the other way in favor of Gavilan. So far, the Rams only held to 19 points. they average 72 per game. The Columbia defense, you can really tell that they've been working on their defensive strategies and how to beat these bigger teams. Jordan Worthy won't get the block, and it's Columbia ball. Last touch there by Jalen Williams. Tuttle launches a triple, pogos, and a defensive rebound for the Rams. Kobe Nunez with the lockdown defense. And the putback for Jalen Williams. That's his first bucket of the game, and now Coach Hoyt wants to talk to his team. It's 33-21 with 3 to play in the first half. (33-21), the Columbia College Claim Jumpers leading the Gavilan Rams in Parker Tuttle, another addition to the Claim Jumpers. He's a Parker and a pear tree. 8.8 points per game, 32% from 3. He struggled in a few of the past games, but a great addition that Coach Hoyt has added to his resume. .12 lead for Columbia, and here's Daniel Rico off the wing, trying to close out this first half as strong as they've played it. See a lot of teams, they'll play a great, strong opening 18 minutes, but then the final 2, it'll be a 10-point run and really close out everything that had happened for the team that made the statement to begin with. Turnover definitely does not help that. Three on the way from the corner, another miss. 3-point shooting has not been the thing for Gavilan today. Two minutes, poked away, no, a foul. That's on Caleb Onyuanga. That's foul number 2. Now Caleb Chang re-enters for Columbia for Kobe Nunez. Chang hasn't scored yet today either, despite being the leading scorer on the team. Caleb Chang, 14.8 points per game. Second leading scorer is Marcus Sales with 10 points per game, but there's no other scorer in double digits. Arion Harris is close with essentially 10 points per game. But a lot of teams you see 2 or 3 players get up there near 20 points per game. In Columbia, they like to spread it around, which they've done well today. Jordan Worthy connects on the free throw, and now he'll go out as Marcus Sales re-enters. 9 fouls on the Gavilan Rams. Three on Columbia. Arion Harris gets bumped off the ball, and now Daniel Dalton controlling the team as they give it up. Coach Hoyt calling out the play, slows up Caleb Chang. Rico finds himself in the corner, dribbling straight there. Over to Marcus Sales. Yes, another dominating performance by Marcus Sales. Play after play, 10 points for Marcus Sales the second. Caleb Chang reels in the rebound as we enter the final minute of play in the first half. And a commanding lead by the Columbia College Claim Jumpers. 16 points separate the Rams and the Claim Jumpers. Marcus Sales back underneath and gets called for the travel. Now the Rams want to add a few more players into the final minute. One of those players, George Mena, 6-foot freshman out of Houston, Texas. And now Parker Tuttle will also come in place of Daniel Rico. Tuttle, the steal off the inbound, kick out Chang, first points, short on the triple. He rarely misses the 3 ball. Any Claim Jumper fan who's seen a game or two will know that, but Caleb Chang off to a really, really slow start into game number 13 of the season as the Rams get caught on another travel. Three-second difference between shot and game clock for the Claim Jumpers. Keyshawn Hall yo-yoing at the logo. Tuttle comes up to set the screen behind and then roll out to the wing. Keyshawn Hall with the left hand nearly goes through. Did hit the rim in the final 2 seconds, trying to get another shot off. Deep triple, and Caleb Chang keeps the pressure going before the end of the first half. And we'll look at a few other players for the Claim Jumpers. Jordan Worthy in Worthy's workshop, 67% from the field, 6.8 points per game, 5 rebounds, and a block as well. The team only a few blocks per game, and that's thanks to Jordan Worthy and Marcus Sales. We'll look at one more before we head to the half. Caleb Chang. Call it Changle Bells today. 14.8 points per game, which is the leading scorer on 40% from the field. Not only that, he has a higher three-point percentage than he does field goal percentage. Just a 1.3% higher, but that's a lot when it comes to three-point percentage. He also has 42 made threes, which is second in the state. Then he averages 2 rebounds per game and 2 assists. Can't ask for anything better to a point guard. Well, at the half, Columbia College 37, and then you have the Gavilan Rams at 21.
Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. You know, I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun.
Meeting new people, making new friends.
The games, I love playing games, yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the 3.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for 3. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the chills? I have the chills.
I definitely
Look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere, just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well. So.
This broadcast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games. Cutler Sagerstrom pledges to utilize all the resources of this agency to service the needs of our customers. We offer the highest quality insurance products from the best insurance companies in the business. Contact Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance Agency. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. You know, I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun.
Meeting new people, making new friends.
The games, I love playing games.
I really did too.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Better, everybody's here to have
Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games. Cutler Sagerstrom pledges to utilize all the resources of this agency to service the needs of our customers. We offer the highest quality insurance products from the best insurance companies in the business. Contact Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance Agency. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Sagerstrom pledges to utilize all the resources of this agency to service the needs of our customers. We offer the highest quality insurance products from the best insurance companies in the business. Contact Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance Agency. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Cast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
20 minutes down, and the Columbia College Claim Jumpers have scored 37 points on one of the top teams in the CCCAA, the visiting Gavilan Rams, at 21 points. They've been stopped. They average 72 points per game, and the Columbia defense has done their work and has only allowed a few baskets for them. They're also one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the state, top 20, and honestly, their three-point shooting, they've gotten open looks, but they haven't really had the chance to let any of them go down. The only three-point shot that has been available to the Rams is from number 25, Alex Harris, and he only hit one. But so far through this, I mean, you see a turnover there. He was just looking at no one. He was looking either at the referee or just someone being available in the corner, but nothing worked out for them. On the Columbia College Claim Jumper side, everything's been working out for them. They've gone to the free throw line quite a bit, and their shots going down. They're penetrating. They haven't shot a lot of threes either, though. They're a good three-point shooting team, but it's not necessary for them to win, and they've shown that today. Kobe Nunez has one three-point ball, and then Daniel Rico has one as well, but there's no other threes in the game besides that. So there's 3 total threes in the game, and they've been to the free throw line a lot. Kai Jordan is 2 of 2. Daniel Rico is 1 of 2. Marcus Sales is 2 of 2. And then Jordan Worthy has been to the free throw line the most, and he is 4 of 5. And they've done a very, very great job of just taking advantage of everything. And here's the last play that Columbia had. Ended up being a turnover, and then the Gavilan Rams went down the court and tried launching a deep 3 ball, but that didn't work out for them either. And it's funny, we talk about free throws. Just a few days ago, a coach was talking about how his team lost without shooting a single free throw in the game, and that rarely happens. I mean, if you can recall a time that a team didn't shoot free throws the entire game, not a single one, it's very rare to see that. And so this coach from Pasadena, he wondered how many times this has happened, and it's only happened twice besides that happening on Friday. One was Lassen against West Hills Coalinga in a 68-50 loss. Lassen did not shoot a single free throw. And, well, where was that? Right here in the Oak Pavilion. And then on December 9th, Shasta in a 96-56 loss did not shoot a single free throw. And who was that against? Columbia. Where was that at? Right here in the Oak Pavilion. So 2 of the 3 games where a team didn't shoot a single free throw and then lost was right here in Columbia College. And that could possibly happen tonight. I'm not trying to jinx anything, but just a cool statistic to have where 3 of the 4 games through the season without a single free throw for one team is here. And Daniel Rico flying towards the baseline, launching it up with that right hand, keeping it away from the defense. A lot of bodies on the ground for both teams. Ball comes out. Ariane Harris flings it up to Caleb Chang with the left hand. Got it in. Caleb Chang, an easy deuce in transition. Fast break basket, and now a few straight points for Columbia as they're up 43-21. Largest lead of the game, and an early timeout in the second half. Columbia, 12 wins is what they're looking at with a win here over Gavilan.
Cast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games.
Claim Jumpers 43-21. This is that Daniel Rico play. He was caught behind the backboard, launched it up and over, and it dropped down for 2. And then this happened too. In transition, 3 against 1, and Caleb Chang said there's one defender. He thinks I'm going to pass, and then pops it up. And that's where it lands us here at 43-21. I'm Levi Flores, NorCal's voice of choice. And when we look at one of the players for Columbia, Daniel Rico, he's Rico, the red-hot reindeer, the leader of the team based on what Coach Hoyt has said. 8.7 points per game, 100% from the free throw line, very high in shooting, field goal, and 3-point, and then 4 rebounds and 2 assists per game. Just one of the other great additions that Coach Hoyt has had in the team. And you can say that about everyone. We could have statistical categories. We could have pop-ups for every single player, and I'm going to say that for each one because every single player does their part. There's not one red-hot player. There's not one top of the line like this is our guy, and he's going to do everything for us. It's the entire team, and, well, they're up by 20, and so that shows throughout it. Rico switching with Marcus Sales off the low block. Great defense. And there is a foul. Unfortunately, Marcus Sale dipped it off to Caleb Chang, so he's not going to go to the free throw line. But just another foul picked up by the Gavilan Rams, and that's foul number 2 on Alex Harris. Quick inbound pass. Marcus Sales, a lot of contact. He's hit in the face. He'll go back to the free throw line. Watch it again. Watch Caleb Chang looking left. He pushed off. Just a beautiful, well-designed play. As Marcus Sales taking his time at the free throw line after being bumped quite a bit. But watch again. Marcus Sales, 24 off the left low block, middle of your screen. He's going to move around, get behind the player. Easy, easy play for Columbia, whether you get the basket or you get fouled. Sales goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line on this trip. Now for the claim jumpers, it's just taking advantage on every single offensive possession as another slip pass is too much of a lead. Couldn't find the open man, but Columbia, it's time management. They could take 30 seconds off the clock on every single possession as long as they score, and they're going to stay in the lead this entire time. But, of course, they're going to play their hearts out on both sides of the ball and not worry about that quite yet because we have just started the second half. Caleb Chang, no. And that one, toes on the baseline for number 23, Jalen Williams. Tried keeping it alive, not paying attention to his foot. Very, very unnecessary. Cashwell Pugh coming in for the Gavilan Rams. Quick inbound, very close to a 5-second call. The shot clock never reset, and now the Gavilan coach has a few words arguing about a no call. Chang finds Marcus Sales on the inbound. Sales goes straight at him with the left hand. Easy buckets for Marcus Sales, who now leads with 13 points. "15 feet out, Sales, great defense. Kicks out to the three-point line. They're stopped by Harris. Double team Keyshawn Hall. Stops it early, 3 from the corner, fading away towards the bench. And Ariane Harris caught on the sideline. Three from the wing, finds nothing but air and takes 3 tries for the Gavilan Rams to finally put that in. A miss from the corner, wide open, then a shot from 2 feet out. Too much muscle, not using the backboard, and then finally that third cleanup gets the Rams their second made basket in the second half. Ram down on the ground still. Might have an injured player here. Oh, right in the jingle bells. We'll watch that again. Watch Marcus Sales, his right foot. Good foul call, too. lost the ball and goes Columbia's way. Gavilan Rams not really focusing today on their game. Coach Hoyt said it's the best matchup they've had all season, and they've had definitely closer games. They've even lost one. He said that this Gavilan team is probably better than every single team that they've played against so far. No disrespect, he said, but this Gavilan team, you could just tell what Columbia was ready for heading into today. Gavilan season so far, they played against San Joaquin Delta, which was a playoff team last year. They won 73-59. And then Merced, who's another Central Valley Conference team, they won by 9 points, 93-84. But Merced, they're kind of dipping in the power rankings. They were really high up starting the season because of a few players. Mike Teal, who averages over 30 points per game. He's leading that team right now, which is really good for Columbia, as this one's blocked and denied. And there is no full possession to Gavilan quite yet, so they call the shot clock violation. Now the Gavilan coach complaining to the officials, and I see a few fans wanting that technical foul. But what it comes down to is that there is no full controller possession that Gavilan had, and so they called the shot clock violation because that ball was still free and not really given to the Gavilan side. Despite the block, there was still not that possession. 2 steps through and an easy flick for the Gavilan Rams. 2 points, 46-27. More to the Gavilan scheduling. Few of their losses, Cuesta, Cosumnes River, and Skyline were their 3 losses, but they also play teams like Santa Rosa. West Hills Coalinga is a decent team. Ohlone as well. They are very high up in the power rankings as Parker Tuttle airballs a 3. But beating Ohlone in their last game 4 days ago, 73-56, and beating a team like that by 17 points is massive as Parker Tuttle heads back to the free throw line. Also have a win against LA Southwest and Skyline by 6 points. A few more substitutions for the Claim Jumpers. Ariane Harris, Kai Jordan, as Caleb Chang and Keyshawn Hall head to the sideline, talk to Coach Hoyt for a minute. Trapping down low in the corner. Rams have a chance here. Double teamed and going up on the shot. The first free throws attempted by the Gavilan Rams will be 5 minutes into the second half. That is Cameron Saldana, who is injured on that play. The officials will have a conference regarding the situation of what's about to happen. We'll watch it again. You see Kobe Nunez. He'll be one of those defenders coming over to help, and Parker Tuttle's the other. And Parker Tuttle is the one who gets the foul picked up on him. That's number 1. That's 12 points. 13 make it for Alex Harris. Sophomore off the bench and leading his team nearly half the team's points. Ariane Harris with a little flash. Couldn't get that full grip around on the wrap. Deep 3 ball, still won't add to it. It's Nunez, a power rebound as it breaks off the side. Nunez fades away too much. Comes down into the corner, and it's Columbia basketball. Ariane Harris, look at that Christmas wrapping. Flung it up and over, just couldn't quite get that spin and the angle on the backboard to get it to take a shot through. playing bunch ball in the corner, trying to avoid a inbound pass. Tuttle, the back down, the fade, good! 12 feet out, got the fadeaway deuce. (50-29), still hovering around that 20-point lead for Columbia. It's Gavilan, they just got their first free throws a few possessions ago. These unnecessary turnovers are really hurting Gavilan. I mean, Columbia, they'll take the ball away, they'll steal it, and then they just don't get back to play that defense to stop Columbia, and that's what's led to this 20-point lead. And I don't know if Gavilan can really come back from it. Nunez back down underneath and can't quite get the bounce, but he does have some free throws coming his way. Watch it again. Nunez not backing down. That is 6'6" against 6 feet. And a lot of point guards and guard players are hesitant to drive on a player that tall from top to bottom. I mean, if they're going right at him down low and they're staying off that low block, it's a lot easier for those guards to go at him just so that they can wrap around. But from the top to the bottom, being able to push him around and get to that open shot, it's very rare for a guard. There's the Nunez family in the crowd. Thanks for coming up today into the Oak Pavilion. Not a lot of fans today, but they're heading into conference play as we get into the new year, so make sure you're around for that as Columbia fights for their 4th conference champion within 6 years. Last year, they lost the conference championship title to College of the Sequoias. They actually ended up placing 3rd in the Central Valley, despite having such a miraculous start to the season, as Orion Harris puts a little tinsel on that. Here's Tuttle from the corner, still looking for his 3. And the rejection, Jordan Worthy, there's his block for the game. And Gavilan now focusing on defense, just trying to stop the Columbia offense, who's been on fire today. Nunez wraps around, left hand, draws the contact, and he has some more free throws. See on the baseline there, too, Dominic Massimino and Guy Dossie. Make sure you check for the write-ups after every Columbia College basketball game in Calaveras Enterprise and the Union Democrat. There's that rejection, Jordan Worthy. The lengthy arms, he's 6'7". Marcus Sales is 6'6". And it reminds me of a player a few years ago, Caleb Carter, who led entire college division, whether it was NCAA D3, D2, D1, junior colleges, NAIA. Every single college division was led by Caleb Carter, who had over 4 blocks per game. And Jordan Worthy, if they were to drive on him a little bit more, could definitely be in that conversation as well. Caleb Chang comes in for Kobe Nunez. Nunez has 9 points through the game. Only averages 6. Marcus Sales on the help defense, stopping every penetration that the Gavilan Rams try to bully their way through. 3 from the wing, and still nothing connecting for the Gavilan Rams. Keyshawn Hall with the fast-paced Rico, the red-hot reindeer. Won't get that one. Unfortunate miss for Rico, that transition bucket, but he's first to get back down on defense. And there's the bounce. That's going to be 15 points for Alex Harris as we head to a break. 54-31. Here is that shot, driving inside and finishing with a little rattle.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Columbia 54, Gavilan 31. Gavilan trying to make the second half comeback, but we're 8 minutes in, and they don't have a lot of time left. So it's going to come down to this final 12 minutes if the Rams really want to take a shot at this NorCal leading claim jumper team based on Signal the Light Hoops, a unbiased third-party source of CCC AA basketball. Here's Marcus Sales, another jam. A double dose for Marcus Sales. And now the Rams trying to get the payback as well. They don't do the jam, but they focus on the easy bucket there. And now the Gavilan Rams are going to want to talk about it here. And the coach halfway out onto the court, and his players actually having to stop the official from going out. But Marcus Sales, the two-handed jam, holding on. And the Gavilan Rams are not happy. The coach going over, talking to that official, and Coach Hoyt, he's not worried about it, and he's still focused on the game. They may have a 23-point lead, but he's saying, hey, we still need to go out there, do our thing, and focus on everything. Here's that play again. Deep one-handed pass, and they leave Marcus Sales open, and that's the thing about the zone full court pressure, is if a man gets behind you, you don't know where he is. You don't know where he's at. They could take full advantage of it. And Rico, with his sophomore veteran status, definitely doing so. Offense working for Columbia. Caleb Chang. A beautiful pass to Daniel Rico, and all smiles as they come up, and Daniel Rico saying, it's my fault, that was in my hands. It was a great dish pass with the swing of the arm. It just does lead to a failed possession for Columbia, but despite that, still 23 points up, and got to look to the next play. Rams doing the work inside there. That was number 21, Caleb Anyuanga. It's his first basket, and he was one of the starters. You look at it, 3 of their starters have either one basket apiece or not even points on the board. Foul on the ground. That goes on number 21, Caleb Anyuanga, who just got this basket on top of Marcus Sales. But Anyuanga, that was his first basket. Fabian Reichstadt only has 2 points. Cameron Thomas has nothing. And then one of the other starters, Jalen Daniel Dalton, he has 8 points, but most of the points have come off the bench from Alex Harris. Starters didn't quite show up. Chang launches another 3 and still missing. Haven't seen this side of Caleb Chang all season. Luckily, he has the rest of his team to back him up as this one, oh, that'll be a foul on Marcus Sales. We'll pin this one closer. The wraparound. That'll just be a few more free throws, and the foul actually came from the opposite side. Not on the baseline. Baseline official let it go. That's the first point of the game for Cameron Thomas. He earns it at the free throw line as Jordan Worthy comes back in for Marcus Sales. Jordan Worthy 6 points. Daniel Rico 8. There's that noise coming from the Claim Jumper crowd, trying to stop the free throws from Thomas. He does go 2 for 2. Ariane Harris sees double team, needs to get out of it. Ball comes out, stays alive, gets it out without touching the sideline, but he does turn it over in the end. Gavilan Rams, 4 Claim Jumpers, back to play defense, and Jalen Daniel Dalton somehow gets that mid-range to go down. He now has 10 points total in the game. Worthy, the back down, the kick out. Entering the second part of the second half as Caleb Chang misses the left-hand lay. Chang, another 3, finally got it. Changle bells are ringing, and there is the timeout called as Caleb Chang gets his first 3. 7 total points and back to a 20-point game. Ring-a-ling.
Cast of Claim Jumper Basketball is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Cafe, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Twain Hart Dental, Sonora Conference Center, Benton Roberson CPAs, Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance, SolarWorks, and the 5th Annual All NorCal Games.
59-39, the Claim Jumpers retake their 30-point lead. You see Caleb Chang, he misses the layup there. Jordan Worthy gets the rebound, finds the open man, and that's part of that defensive mistakes that the Gavilan Rams have been making all game as they leave the player open, and then they've been doing a lot of damage down low as well. Gavilan Rams trying to make the comeback. They cut down into that lead of Columbia, but then Claim Jumpers take it right back, exactly what they do, and those turnovers right there is what made this lead. It's been stuck at 20 points for a long, long time, and it's been staying there and staying there and staying there, but then those turnovers, and then all of a sudden, Gavilan doesn't know what they're doing wrong, and of course the coach kind of want to blame it on a few of the calls that's been made, but this game, if those turnovers didn't exist, would be within 5. Rams players not giving up. They still want to play out there. They still want to give it their shot. 9 minutes is a lot, and Jordan Worthy makes it a lot harder. Hard to come back from a block like that. First of all, the tight defense from Ariane Harris, and then Jordan Worthy just closing in. It looks like the officials are going to go to the sideline, talk about the shot clock. We're unsure how much time was on the shot clock for the Rams as Kai Jordan, you see him tie up the ball there for a held ball. But the block from Jordan Worthy, there's no possession controlled by Columbia. Three ball for the Rams, still misses, and it looks like a foul away from the ball. Rico fakes the three, Worthy triple teamed. Worthy the back down, Harris is pushed. See a little push there on Harris. And that is 7 fouls on the Gavilan Rams, which means it's a 1-and-1 for Ariane Harris. 2 of 2 for Ariane Harris on his trip to the free throw line, and a steal right away by Keyshawn Hall. One more damage to the Rams. And the rejection by Jordan Worthy. And then a foul underneath. A lot of the Rams are asking for the goaltending. So we see the replay, Keyshawn Hall. They passed it right to him. I don't know. It looks like they may have called the goaltending there in the end, as Columbia has the ball. Ball poked out. Chang, the only one defending. The give and the jam for Gavilan. Throws it down for the deuce. So that's 12 points for Jalen Daniel Dalton. It's back to a 20-point game. Another steal. Daniel Rico lets them have another one. Daniel Dalton from a jam to a three, but the three won't go. Keyshawn Hall down the lane, splits the defense, and a little bit too much muscle as it goes low off the backboard. He'll have some free throws. This one again, the give, and Chang took a slap at it. Didn't want to get in front of the 6'7" body of Daniel Dalton. Parker Tuttle, Marcus Sales back in for Columbia. Daniel Rico, Jordan Worthy on the bench. Another foul and a basket for Jalen Daniel Dalton. He's really taken this game into his own hands since a lot of the other Gavilan Rams kind of failed to show up in this game. Gets the end one there and has a possible three-point play. As Parker Tuttle, fresh into the game, picks up foul 2. Can't get the three-point play, and Ariane Harris able to get the rebound. 2 seconds to get it across, and there's a foul first. Great pressure. Look at the time on the shot clock, 20 seconds, but the foul came right before on Cameron Saldana, and Chang was not close to getting that ball across. Excuse me, they placed the foul on Isaiah Hines, which is foul number 3. Be a lot of time spent out the free throw line in the final 7 minutes for Columbia. 1 foul away from the double bonus, which means they'll automatically be shooting 2 on the next foul. Timeout called by the Gavilan Rams before Chang will shoot his 1-and-1.
Cutler Sagerstrom pledges to utilize all the resources of this agency to service the needs of our customers. We offer the highest quality insurance products from the best insurance companies in the business. Contact Cutler Sagerstrom Insurance Agency.
Thank you for spending your time with us, and if you'd like to enjoy more time, subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, NorCalSportsTV.com as well. Subscribe button on YouTube, notification bell. Well, the Columbia College claim jumper 65 to the Gavilan Rams 45. Take a look at a few of the claim jumper fans in the stands. Close to Christmas, it doesn't matter. See Mr. Fulkerson, Mr. Cancio, a few other Columbia College claim jumper fans. Big ones, in fact, and make sure you don't miss out on any of the claim jumper action. Be here at the Oak Pavilion as we continue on through the season, or if you can't make it, of course, on NorCal Sports TV. And it's a big factor for the fans, especially entering the Central Valley Conference play. Claim jumpers always have a ton of fans here live, and that just adds to the effect that the claim jumpers are the best team in the North. Chang will get a second chance at a free throw because of the 1-and-1. Like I said before the break, one more foul on the Rams will lead to double bonus and an automatic 2 free throws every time there's a foul after that. Chang goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and you can see he's a perfectionist. Caleb Chang, he missed that free throw, and he goes, how did I miss that? I don't understand. And that's just how Caleb Chang is. He hardly misses no matter where he's at on the court, and today's just his off day. And Chang very tied up, and the Rams, they want the jump ball, but Caleb Chang, when you protect the ball like that, watch it again. Protect the ball inside, and you can see the entire arm-on-arm contact. Caleb Chang, 10 points in the game. He did finally hit that three-pointer in the corner thanks to the assist of Jordan Worthy. Keyshawn Hall backing his way down inside, and the ball comes out thanks to the stop of Cashwell Pugh. Little push off. Keyshawn Hall wants it. Then the takeaway again, another turnover by Pugh. No, excuse me, that's Daniel Dalton. As Chang gets away. Harris needs to give it up, finally finds Caleb Chang, and just based off what we've seen from 35 minutes of play, any single team, whether it's high school, junior college, higher up in the divisions, NBA, they could watch this and say this is how you play team basketball, because Columbia, with the lead that they've had, the way that they've made it defensively and offensively, it's a team win. And that's foul number 2 on Jalen Daniel Dalton, sophomore forward out of Baton Rouge. Sales misses a free throw there, and the Rams thought it was a 1-and-1, but it was a shooting foul, and nonetheless, they're going to shoot 2 free throws anytime anyway, because they have 10 fouls and a lot of movement down low. And the officials, they're pointing at different people, and it all basically occurred at the same time. So they're going to allow this one to go to the Gavilan Rams. from left to right and a hard fall to the deck. Coming in after to try to clean up just in case. Parker Tuttle gets Marcus Sales. He's double teamed. And the foul again. Marcus Sales, 15 points. And back to the free throw line. That's foul 3 on Daniel Dalton. And Tuttle had the option to shoot, had the option to drive. Of course, leave it to the guy who's been scoring half your points, Marcus Sales. Sales has certainly upgraded his free throw shooting abilities. 51% through the season before coming into today, and I believe he's only missed 2. Ariane Harris down the baseline. The pickup by Marcus Sales. 18 points. Marcus Sales continues to dominate this game as Parker Tuttle, he made the clean block, but then Marcus Sales with the right arm trying to make the extra stop. Hit him in the side of the head. But watch this play. Ariane Harris, he lost control of the ball. That defender, especially coming near him, watching out, and Marcus Sales, easy pickup and finish. Isaiah Hines misses his first free throw. Gavilan Rams keeping up their full court press, 72-48. Never had a chance to close the gap, and as strong as Columbia came out, it was hard for the Rams to make a mark into the game. Late here in the second half, they've had options of stealing and turning over, but it really hasn't panned out to anything because Columbia's offense is right back in there doing everything on the other side as Marcus Sales picks up his 4th foul. I see where they got him. That right hand was a little buffer for him. Put it on the shoulder. And there's that bird call. And it works again on Saturday. You see the smile at the end there. On Saturday, we had the Duel in the Dome brought to you by NorCal Sports TV. Sonora High Wildcats, the host. 12 teams, 6 games. Go back and watch any of those on demand. NorCal Sports TV, YouTube. But he was here. He was doing the bird call in, kid you not, on Saturday. It worked. It worked out. A lot of the free throws that were attempted with the bird call behind him. It's a lot of misses. And, of course, working out today, too. So now Keyshawn Hall has a few chances at the free throw line. Hall takes his time. The free throws falling all day for Columbia. Nunez, the steal. Launches. Oh, the two-handed jam for the 6-foot guard out of Oakdale. Kobe Nunez, the steal, the finish. Give him his daily dose of iron. The unexpected launch of Kobe Nunez. Stole that right away. Led the defense off 2 feet and through with 2 hands. The unexpected vertical of Kobe Nunez. A lot of work gets put into that. and it pays off in game. Sales fouled from behind. That'll be more free throws for Marcus Sales. See that again. Kobe, he just pokes it right out of the air. Looks like Coach Hoyt might play Marcus Sales until he fouls out. He's picked up quite a few fouls in the second half. 4 total for him, 1 away of heading back to the bench. And the Claim Jumpers with 77 points make it 78 with that free throw. They average 80 points per game in their last game against Shasta 10 days ago, 96-56. And with 3 minutes, it's a lot of time for still a lot to happen offensively. They'll surpass that 80-point mark and keep adding to their total for the season. And when they enter that Central Valley Conference play, College of Sequoia is a very high-ranking team and kind of the rivalry that Columbia has in the past years. Fresno City, they'll play them, who's up there in the rankings as well, but they've kind of lost their pep due to sort of a scandal that happened a few years ago, but they're still trying to get back into their groove with a new coaching staff and kind of forget about what happened prior. West Hills Coalinga, West Hills Lemoore. Porterville is another one of those tough teams, and Merced was the first team to beat them last year. Columbia didn't have a few of their star players, but there's no excuse for it. They beat them in Merced, and that was their first loss after going 16 straight wins. And here we will have some native players to Sonora. Elijah Yee, Jacob Casaretto will get the final 2 minutes of play. They'll be on the court with Kobe Nunez, Keyshawn Hall, Jordan Worthy. Casaretto gets the handoff to Hall. Picks up immediately due to the defense and the throwaway to Colin Williams. Yee pushed off the shoulder, goes down with the right hand. Both Casaretto and Yee, both freshman players coming out of Sonora High. They're used to the winning. They're used to the good records with Sonora High's Coach Lanjwe, who's, I believe he's also here in the stands. I believe I saw him earlier. Another takeaway by the Rams, and Kobe Nunez side by side somehow makes the stop without even being there. Just the presence of him as Casaretto nails the three. The fans go wild for the Sonora native and then answer right back by the Gavilan Rams, and the entire crowd and the bench goes silent. Not even the Rams were kind of excited about that made three. Just over a minute left, and now Keyshawn Hall is fouled. He'll shoot some free throws. We'll watch it again. Jacob Casaretto wide open in the corner, got there, and his defender still at half court by the time he got possession. There he is. Keyshawn Hall with 12 points, and I mean, this Columbia team, everyone was the star player today. Casaretto rebound, pass up to Keyshawn Hall. He'll battle it out straight towards the rack, and a finger roll for Keyshawn Hall with the left hand. Make it 14 for him now. Casaretto, the ball fake, got the defender off him. And now the final 35 seconds. We'll have to take one final shot. Like to see Elijah Yee possibly get a chance here. Casaretto has a score, and now Yee. Only one trying left. 5 to shoot. Paul drives in, left hand again. This one's blocked. Shot clock turned off, and now the Gavilan Rams, the last-ditch effort to try to get another point up, and he does over Jordan Worthy. Now Coach Hoyt saying, get across. Timeout the clock. And Yee trying to go up and over to his teammate Casaretto. Doesn't go, and the three won't hit either. And now Columbia on the season. It's the 12 wins of Columbia. I'm not going to sing the song for you, but through it, Columbia, 12th win. They are now 12-1. Their only loss going to Las Positas. But Butte, Contra Costa, Cosumnes River, Modesto, American River, Lassen, Folsom Lake, Merritt, Folsom Lake again, Cabrillo, Shasta, and now today against Gavilan. It's the 12 wins of Columbia, and a very, very, what we could call a tight battle, because Gavilan is a very good team. They just had a lot of turnovers, and Columbia forcing their way through a lot of steals. Columbia coming up on the season, December 30th. They don't have a game until after Christmas. That'll be at Contra Costa. And then they start Central Valley Conference play with starting off against College of Sequoias, who is one of those top 25 teams in the state for junior colleges. Then they'll go on. West Hills Coalinga will be their first home game of the conference coming up after the year. And that's where we will see you next here at the Oak Pavilion. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and I'll see you next time on NorCal Sports TV.